Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're here with another episode of the mini-series on Apaloosa Plains. I think this is episode 9, probably maybe going to be a bit more episodes than I originally thought this series was going to be. So I'm trying to figure out where we should continue. We left off looking at Sports Spice and Everything Nice family and the Chandra family or household. So we finished this little gated community, and I'm thinking we are going to look at this community lot since it's very close by. And then I'm thinking possibly moving like this. So we'll look at this community lot, then we'll go to this household, the Bird Sisters. That seems interesting. And then we'll go through quite a few community lots kind of here on the right side of this, what looks like a main road that runs, if we were to say that this is north and this is south, this main road that runs right through the middle of town, connecting you from the north to the south. So we'll look at the east side of this main road first, and then we'll move on to the west side. So yes, let's continue off with this community lot. Pick and pull junkyard. We'll see. This looks like it will be maybe interesting, a different kind of community lot. So far we only really had, we had like equestrian centers, we had a beach, we had a park, and we had one coffee shop. So we didn't really have any really like stores or any businesses yet. But I think we're going to be getting into that soon, being in the main part of town. So this is a junkyard. This is a really interesting community lot. I really like it. I like it for what it is. I think it's really interesting to have a junkyard. I'm not sure like on what occasion you would have your Sims visit this junkyard. Like I can't understand why you would be like, oh, let's go visit the junkyard, or use it in like a storyline. So yeah, I like it. I think it's very different. I'm just not sure how it would come to play in any stories in terms of when you would come here. There's an old car that's like kind of wrecked. There's this like train crossing guard thingy. There's these piles of junk with some like a car on it. Maybe you can come here. Maybe if you had an old car, you could come here, drop off your old car. But aside from that, yeah, I don't see too much use for this community lot. I'm just trying to figure out where it is in like in reference to other areas in the town. Okay. Not too much to see there. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of over here. I think we were seeing some of these houses from Junkyard. I'm not sure what this is, though. What is this? We'll have to check out this lot, too, afterwards. I'm not exactly sure why it's not showing up. Okay, so now let's go on. Let's go on into this household, the Bird Sisters. The Bird Sisters always seem to be above the daily squabbles of the other townfolk. Slightly aloof and ever mysterious, their charm and porcelain doll appearance earns them many eager suitors. That's a little bit odd. So they look like porcelain dolls, which earns them many suitors. I'm not sure that that's like an attractive thing. Maybe it is to look like a porcelain doll. I don't know. But they're slightly aloof. They're different, I guess you could say, and maybe that's intriguing for a lot of people. I'm not sure how to say this woman's name. Oriole, I think maybe. Oriole's fascination with others' knickknacks has landed her in trouble on numerous occasions. So maybe she's stealing stuff. But Alouettes work at their local paper generally keeps the family's name clean. So Alouette seems like she's more of the sensible one, the one who has more responsibility, and Oriole seems like the one who's kind of more eccentric, maybe a little bit more crazy, a bit footloose and fancy-free, I guess you could say. So can this odd couple continue their troublesome ways? Or will their luck eventually run out? Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so yes, the bird sisters, we have Oriole and we have Alouette. Um, Alouette is more grounded. Oriole is more head in the clouds, I would say. I'm really interested to see what more we will learn about these sisters. This is our first Sims like living really like in the main area of town, I would say. Okay, what is going on? Okay, there we go. I just like to grab myself a little bit on where they are in location to other areas. So this was the gated community area, and if you go a little bit west, you have Alouette's house and Oriole's house. This looks like it's like the town line maybe here. Okay, let's look at these Sims. Which one is this? Alouette. So Alouette, the one with red hair, she's the more grounded one. Okay, they do kind of look like porcelain dolls. I see that. I feel like they're very what's that like style now that's popular with it's like people looking kind of like gothic, but it's not gothic. It's like cutesy. I don't know if that makes sense. And like skirts and looking kind of like a doll. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like I don't know if I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so I feel like Alouette, she's really into the color red. Okay, this is interesting. She has like some ribbons on her hand. She's wearing a very ornate outfit. I feel like Alouette's outfit is more out there than Oriole, so it's like odd to me that Alouette's the more grounded one. Okay, let's see more about her. So Alouette's lifetime wish is to be an illustrious author. She is almost an adult. She has 3 days to age up into an adult, and she is a Gemini. I feel like I never see Geminis in The Sims 3 because I don't really ever see this symbol. Interesting. So she likes the color orange. I feel like, yes, this is maybe orange. I thought it was red, but now I see it as being orange. She likes grilled salmon, and she likes classical music. Alouette is neurotic. She's unlucky. She's a great kisser. She's hot-headed, and she's a hydrophobe. I feel like quite a few of these Sims are hydrophobes. So, I mean, Alouette is neurotic, so she's a little bit crazy. So she isn't as grounded as we might have thought earlier. I haven't seen Oriole's traits yet, but yeah, she's not very lucky. She's a bit hot-headed. She's a bit crazy. Okay, let's read more about her. Alouette is the older bird sister. Okay, she's the older one, so maybe that's why she's more responsible. She uses her influence as a journalist to protect her younger sister's image. A positive story in the paper does wonders to fix a damaged reputation. This is a very short bio, so okay, she's a journalist, so even though she's like a bit neurotic and a bit hot-headed, she still has a pretty good career, and she uses that career to kind of help cover up for her sister, who I believe is probably going to be a bit of a kleptomaniac, although we haven't seen her yet, but okay. So, family, yes, they're sisters. So, Alouette is best friends with Jaslyn Parrot. We have not met the Parrot household yet. So, she's best friends with Jaslyn. So, she's more close to Jaslyn than she is to her sister. So, but she's still pretty close with her sister. So, she's best friends with Jaslyn, pretty close with her sister Oriole. Doesn't really have any relationship with her boss, Gussie. And really does not like the cat, Minette. So I don't know if Minette is Oriole's cat, and Alouette doesn't really like her very much, or him. I like how these Sims have very French names. Yes, I feel like there is a character, like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played the Nancy Drew, like, series when you were a kid, but there's one episode, or, I mean, it's not really an episode, it's a game, like, there's one installment in the game that's called Danger by Design, and it takes place in France, I believe. And the villain, okay, spoiler alert, if you have not played Danger by Design in the Nancy Drew game series, but you really want to, please fast forward like 10 seconds, maybe more. I never know how long I'm going to be talking about these spoilers for. But Minette is the villain. Minette's the one who did it. So, yeah, it's interesting. This cat has the same name as the villain in Nancy Drew. Okay. So, yeah. Really only good friends with her sister and her best friend. So, Alouette is a paper. Yes. I keep getting these girls' names confused. I'm starting to get confused with the names. I apologize. I feel like in the beginning of the series, I was like really spot on with the names. Now I'm starting to get everybody confused. Alouette. This is Alouette. This is Oriole. Okay. Alouette is a paper girl, so she is level 1 in the journalism career. So it's kind of weird to me they were making it seem like she has the ability to clear her sister's name or to keep her name out of the tabloids, but she's only level 1, so I don't really know how she has that much influence in her career, seeing as, yeah, she's only level 1 and she doesn't have a very good relationship with her boss. So maybe she's like sneaking around and like taking stuff out of the newspaper about her sister, like rather than influencing someone else to like take it out, she's just kind of sneakily doing it. Okay. But she wants to be an illustrious author. So she wants to master the writing and painting skills. Does this have to do with writing and paint? I mean, this might have to do with writing, but I don't know about painting. So yeah, she actually has level 6 painting skill. So she's not too bad in this, in her lifetime wish in terms of painting, but I think she does need to get her writing skill up. So yeah, she can get her writing skill up with her job, and she already has a pretty high painting skill. So this lifetime wish I think is very attainable for her, and she has a level 5 fishing skill. So very interesting journalist, kind of crazy, but less crazy than her sister. Okay, let's look at Oriole. Oriole's very cute. Yeah, they do really look like, oh, sorry, I don't know why it's, okay. I obviously have an issue playing The Sims. There we go. Okay, so they do look like dolls, though. It's kind of creepy. They kind of are creeping me out a little bit. I feel like they could be in the world. I was talking about the worlds in my like world ranking episode, but I think it was called Midnight Hollow, and it's the world that's really, really spooky that comes from the Sims 3 store, and they look like they could be in that world because they kind of spook me out a little bit with their doll appearance. But yeah, she's likes green. I think that's funny. Like Alouette actually likes orange, and she's wearing orange, and she likes grilled salmon, which is kind of orange, and Oriole. And I feel like her traits are all more orange colored. And Oriole likes green, and she likes green food and green color and green lucky. Anyways, so Oriole likes the color green. And she's dressed more like normal, I would say, as opposed to Alouette. Like, this is a more typical outfit you would see people wearing. Oriole wants to become a master thief. Reach level 10 in the criminal career. So she's in the criminal career, like Hetty and Patricia, I believe, are the only other 2 Sims who are in the criminal career. Or no, Hetty wants to be the, like, mastermind, or, like, the Empress of Evil. Wow, sorry. And, Oriole wants to, I think this is, like, a different branch from the criminal career. So Oriole wants to be in the thief branch more, so she wants to be a thief. So she is also a Gemini. Are they twins? No. They're also Gemini. Wow. I am so sorry, guys. Sometimes I get tripped up over my words. Oriole is also a Gemini. So they are both Geminis, but yes, Alouette is older. We read in the description, and we see that Alouette's almost an adult, and Oriole is almost halfway to being an adult. Okay. Oriole likes the color lime, and she likes key lime pie, and she likes classical music. Oriole is absent-minded. She is clumsy. She is easily impressed. She's a kleptomaniac, and she's lucky. So I feel like Oriole's actually less crazy than Alouette. Alouette is much more neurotic and hot-headed, whereas Oriole seems just more, her head is in the clouds. But she's not as quick to anger, not as crazy, not as neurotic as her sister. She's just more like, more dreamy, more, yeah, not really grounded, I would say. But she is lucky, her sister is unlucky, so that's interesting. I don't know why I looked at that. Okay. As the younger bird sister, Oriole is the troublemaker in the family. It's not mean-spirited. She just has a knack for acquiring knickknacks, ones that aren't necessarily hers. Nobody will ever mistake her as a mastermind. But she's starting to turn quite the profit as a town thief. So she steals stuff and she tries to resell it. So she's not just keeping it for herself. She just wants to resell this stuff. She's not really a mastermind. She's just a thief. Yeah, she's more the troublemaker, even though she's not really as hot-headed as her sister is. I feel like they should have, I hope they have birds in their house. Okay, so she is really good friends with Chuck. Chuck is one of the friends. He's like the famous, or the used to be famous, bull rider, who lives with Johnny, the ex like singer guy. So yeah, maybe she might start like a relationship with Chuck, maybe. If Chuck breaks up with Honey. As if you can remember, Chuck and Johnny were both dating the same girl, Honey, who we still have not met yet. But maybe Chuck could leave Honey and end up with Oriole. Okay. And Oriole's friends with her sister, obviously, does not really know her boss, Kanoa. Kanoa, yeah, he was dating, I believe he was dating Sophia. I'm going to start getting confused and forgetting things. I wish I did, and I wish I could remember every single thing that was going on in this world at the same time, but unfortunately I can't. So, oh, she also does not like Minette. So maybe Minette was like their parents' cat or something. I'm not sure why they have this cat if they both dislike her. That's weird to me. So she is a thug. She's a criminal level 3. So she's higher up in her career than Alouette. Maybe Alouette used to be in the criminal career as well and just changed to journalism. Maybe she wanted to get on the straight and narrow, and that's why she's lower in her career, even though she's an older sim. So Oriole is a criminal, level 3. Yep, okay. She has 2 athletic skill. So that's Oriole. Okay. Let's look at Minette, their kitty cat. Oh, where are you, Minette? Minette kind of reminds me of like, oh my gosh, do you know those, is it kind of similar to the word? Do you know those things where like you control them on strings? They're like dolls, and you oh, what's the word? Like, they're little dolls and you have them on strings and you bring them up and down. And I feel like the word marionette. That's why Minette kind of, it makes me think of the word marionette. Okay, well, I can't get any closer to her for some reason. All these sunflower plants, which are beautiful, but okay, there we go. So Minette is an adult. She just became an adult. She is destructive, she is proud, and she is independent. She's really good friends with Haley. I think we've yet to meet an animal who is not really good friends with Haley. Actually, I just realized the last 2 Sims we looked at did not have any pets. Sports Mice and Everything Nice, and Valerie. So I wonder how Vera's the other woman who lives in their gated community, feels about that, because Vera loves animals. She has her obedience school. She loves animals, but in more of a controlling way. But I wonder how she feels. Like, the only Sims so far who don't have animals live in that gated community. Maybe they don't really want animals around. Sports Mice, Everything Nice, Barrington and Juanita and Valerie, who knows, but anyways, so Minette, yeah, good friends with Haley, who is friends with all the animals. We've yet to meet her. I'm so curious as to why she's friends with all the animals. Again, Minette hates Oriole and hates Alouette. Okay, let's read more about her. I know I didn't read about the animals before, but I'm going to start doing that if I can remember. So Minette is a neglected member of the bird family. Their name ought to be a dead giveaway. Their family is more welcoming to a feathered flock than a big bundle of fur. So they love birds, Oriole and Alouette. I'm not sure why they have this cat, though. Minette knows how to draw attention, though. She's constantly hatching new plots to devour one of the home's plump and juicy birds. Oh my gosh! She's eating the birds! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not good. I don't like her now. I agree. I understand why Oriole and Alouette don't like her. Maybe they can try to give, okay, they need to give Minette to Vera, to Vera's obedient school, if Vera will take cats. That's what I'd probably do. I'd have Vera take Minette, because Minette is eating birds, and that's not good. Okay, so let's look at their house. This is a very big property for being so close to the town. Wow. This is a huge, huge property for being close to the town. I feel like that probably costs a lot of money. They only have $1,000 in their bank account, but this house or property, let's say, it costs a lot of money for being this big and being this close to town. So they have a large driveway, and they have a garage. They only have one car that they share. I think it's a sloppy jalopy. Okay. Over here, another long pathway. Beautiful, beautiful big sunflowers. I love this. I love huge sunflowers. I mentioned it before. I'm all about huge sunflowers this year. This like early fall is sunflower time. Late August, late summer, early fall. I really want to go to like a big, huge sunflower garden. I would love that. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful flowers. So you walk in. I feel like it's going to be like, oh, okay. Please forgive me. I am so bad at describing houses. Like, I know in my mind, it's clicking in my mind, I guess. It's ringing a bell. I've seen this kind of house before, but I'm like, what is it? What's it called? So I apologize. This is really, really cool. I love how it's like kind of more old-fashioned and it's more modern here. Like, this addition is amazing. And it's really interesting to me how they have this roof like this. It's kind of weird, like, do they have helicopters landing here or something? They have no way to access that. So, yeah, it's really beautiful, though. Like, I love this. Kind of gothic. Yeah, again, I don't know how to describe it. I apologize, but I just know I love it, and it is beautiful. I also love the differing shapes, like square versus triangle. Okay, so, yes. We'll look at the backyard afterwards. But you walk in, you have this little, covered balcony, patio, whatever you call it, porch. I really like this. I love this little bench. I love porches. I wish I had one. Again, some flower pots, very realistic for a porch. Just, you would have a little bench and flower pots. Walk in, you have the staircase. As soon as you walk in, my house is like this. You walk in right to the staircase. So I always like houses like this in The Sims. It's just very, like, nostalgic or realistic for me, I guess. Sorry, just having what's it called? Oat, like the brown sugar oat espresso from Starbucks. It's really good, actually. It tastes like I'm drinking milk from. It tastes like I had like. Has anybody had like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It tastes like I poured the milk into Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and now I'm drinking the milk. Like, I've eaten all the cereal. It tastes like what the milk tastes like after you've had cereal. Is that weird? I don't know. But anyways, you turn right off the entranceway, and you have a little dining area, which I love. It's very farm. Maybe you can tell from this series, I love like farm style, cottagey, cute. Like, I love these plates. Love these paintings, very, very quaint. I love the table. I love the rug. I love the color scheme as well. This is really beautiful, really beautiful. Okay, and then you keep going, and you have the kitchen. I love the color scheme of the cabinets. I wish the fridge and the stove/oven were a bit more white. They're a bit too like cream colored for me. I don't know, the tiles are white and then the fridge and the stove is more cream. Just kind of throwing me off, but I like it. I do like it. I like the door. It looks like very like kind of creepy almost, like old-fashioned like hatch door outside. Love that. Let's see where that door goes. So it goes out to their back little porch as well. Okay. So then if you go back and you go left off of this like front entranceway, you have a living area, open concept. You have some chairs, kind of old-fashioned, with a fireplace, more of an old-fashioned fireplace than we've been seeing lately. We've been seeing a lot of industrial fireplaces lately. I wish they would have a TV. I always say this. I don't like when Sims don't have TVs because to me, I feel like everybody in this day and age owns one TV in their house. Anyways, yeah, bookcase. Their living room is much more formal. Little sitting area. I keep going. You have some like lounge chairs, a desk. Maybe Alouette does her journalism career here. And you have a bird cage, but it's empty. Okay, we need to get birds. I don't know if like the bird cages like they can't populate them before the game starts, but I wish they already had a few birds. That would be more realistic from their story. And you have a chess table. This is very old-fashioned compared to the rest of the house, I feel like. And a bathroom, like you can enter it from the left, but it goes behind the staircase again. Very similar to my house. My bathroom is behind the staircase on the main floor, so I do like that. Okay. So yeah, main floor we have a little dining room, kitchen, and a bigger like living area and bathroom. So let's head upstairs. Okay, right upstairs, top of the staircase, you have this bird cage. Again, no birds in it yet. And this is really interesting. So as soon as you walk up the stairs, that's it. Like it's a small hallway, and there's 2 doors. I kind of like that. It's kind of different, and it's kind of like creepy, but I kind of like it. It's a bit weird. So okay, to the right we have, this is Alouette's room because Alouette likes orange and reds, and Oriole likes greens. So you have Minette's room, the older sister. You have her bed, a dresser, some sunflowers. These sisters love sunflowers. I totally understand that. Another dresser. This little, I like this. I like how there's so many crevices in her bedroom. This is very similar to my house. Like my bedroom has a lot of like, the walls aren't, it's not like just 4 walls. Like there's a lot of places where it goes inward and comes out, like very similar to this. Yeah, this is the part that's new, right? The new addition. Okay. So, and then you have a little couch where I guess Alouette likes to look out the window. It's a bit weird that the couch is just facing the window, but maybe she enjoys looking out the window and sitting on the couch. Okay, so then we have Orioles Room. See, Oriole seems more like organized to me. It's weird. Oriole seems more like she should have Alouette's backstory. Like Oriole, her room looks much more orderly. She has like a computer, but she's not in any writing career. It's more like calm, more down to earth. Alouette's room's more like, I guess, airy, more like creative based, and Oriole looks more like conservative, I guess you could say. Bed, dresser, bookcase, a computer, 2 bookcases, which I feel like, well, actually, Alouette has a bookcase. And then, okay, so Oriole has a TV in her room. So I feel like Minette should, or, oh my gosh, I keep getting them confused with her cat's name. I feel like Alouette should have a TV in her bedroom as well. Oriole has one. I'm not sure why Minette doesn't. Minette also has a smaller room for being the older sister. Maybe Oriole was always the favored one because her room's quite a bit bigger than Alouette's. Okay, let's go outside. So their house is very nice, very like old-fashioned-y, I feel like. Okay. So their backyard is huge. Okay. So first they have this little seating area over here with a little lantern. Very nice. Oh, wait, do they have a... They have a parrot. Okay, I'm so glad they actually have a bird so far. I was going to say, like, they don't have any birds. What? So they have this African gray parrot. I kind of want to play to see the parrot, but I don't want to, like, go too far ahead in the town story. And is this a fire pit, barbecue, and this lovely gazebo. I would put some chairs in here or utilize this somehow. I feel like once one of the sisters gets married, they could get married in here. And they could also expand their house, maybe even put like a second house in. Once they get partners, like they could have the same property, but just have 2 houses in this huge property together. That would be really nice. I feel like they're very close, and they have a huge, huge property. They could have 3 houses here. I think that'd be an interesting idea, actually. Like, if one of them gets married, have them move into this property. I feel like it's kind of like a farmhouse. Maybe there's different houses on this land. That would be really nice. So that is the bird family, Alouette Oriole, and their cat, Minette. Okay, let's just do one more, this part. Okay, so we did this. I really want to see this area. Wait. I want to see. Okay. I want to see what happens. Yes. There we go. So this is not a place that you can click on. But, I mean from edit town view. This is really cool. I love this huge, oh my gosh, dinosaur. Wow. I love this little parking area, very like off-roady. It looks like this is an abandoned building, an abandoned like fun center, an abandoned maybe mini golf course. It looks like there's spider webs. Wow, very detailed. Really like this. I wish you could go inside. Maybe it's an abandoned dinosaur museum. I went to Alberta once, and I went to this area called Drumheller, where they found lots of dinosaur bones, and they had this huge dinosaur like this. I went on a school field trip in high school. But yeah, they had this huge dinosaur that was very similar. This reminds me of one of those locations. Oh my gosh. What? There's actual dinosaur bones here, like huge, huge bones. Okay, so I feel like there was dinosaurs found in Apaloosa Plains, and maybe they were held at this dinosaur bone museum or dinosaur museum, and it got broken into, and they just they just abandoned it, and they just threw out all the dinosaur bones into the back, which is really creepy and weird. But I love this. I feel like this would be a really interesting place to like have a meeting. If you're in the criminal career, like you could go to the Junkyard we saw already. You could go here to have like a little, meeting that maybe you don't want anyone else to know about. Very interesting. Oh wow, okay, we have these areas too to go over. Okay, let's go back to edit town. Just continue. So I'm trying to do this in a very logical way. It's getting a little bit more difficult, obviously. So we did this house. So I'm thinking, okay, keep going this way and then do these 2 fishing spots later when we do these. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So yes, okay, we did that one, we did this house. Okay, so let's take a look at another one of the community lots over here, then we'll end this part. Let's look at the Darris Teeter Art Theater. Okay, the Art Theater. Nice brick building. This is the entry. Is this a, yes, this is a rabbit hole. Okay. Oh, so it's a theater. Okay, I don't know why it was saying art theater. It was throwing me off. So it's like a theater. You can come here to watch movies. They have a little place where you can tie up your whores. Excuse me. I really love the flags. I remember I said earlier that where I live, we don't really have flags that are hung up like this, but I wish we did. This is really cool. This looks like something you see in like an olden day town, like remnants of some older landmarks. So yeah, this is where you come to watch movies, I guess, the theater. And there's like an Irish pub next door. I mean, obviously it's all one. Oh, please go back. Oh gosh, it looks like it's all like one rabbit hole, but yeah, this looks kind of like it's like the Irish pub next door. And this is maybe a place you can go and get posters. This looks like a talent agency or something over here. Back door. Garbage area. Okay, this is very nice. Oh, they also have a nice parking lot, which is always useful. I love when your Sims can actually park places. Okay. And I guess let's look at one more while we're here. It doesn't take too long to go over the community lot, so Look at Swole Ol Fitness. That's a fitness center right next to the movie theater. Again, parking garages, parking lots in the back, which I love. I think that's the back. I think. Is this? Yeah, I think you come in this way. Is this a rabbit hole? No. Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna say fitness center should not be a rabbit hole. This tree is kind of blocking your view. So another place for your horse is to kind of be tied up when you come here. Okay, you move on over here. You have like maybe this is where you check in. You have some like weightlifting equipment, some cardio equipment, and you have this big mirror. I love the brick inside. Very cool, very spacious gym. Keep going. We have a very big bathroom with some showers for female and male. Love this. I love that they have showers. Very, very cool. Very realistic. Yeah, this I think is the front desk. What's over here? They have this outdoor like gym area, which kind of reminds me of like where you would exercise if you're in prison. Like this seems like prison stuff. I don't know why. I mean that one, I don't know if it's a color. They use the fact that it's like brown, but that's a bit odd to me. But anyways, yeah, so we have that and we go upstairs. We have some more treadmills, a TV, nice TV to watch while you're on the treadmill. Oh, I don't think there's a TV down there. And foosball table for some reason. That's weird. I would probably get rid of that. And this is like a place for your students to do yoga, like a group fitness class, like studio. I love this. Very realistic group fitness studio for some dance lessons, for some like Zumba lessons. Very, very nice. Okay. So that is the fitness center. So I think we're going to end this part here. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Please leave a comment down below letting me know whether you enjoyed the Oriole and Alouette sisters, the Bird sisters, what you think of the community lots we went over, the Junkyard. We looked at also this other lot, abandoned lot. We looked at the movie theater, and we looked at the gym. Let me know what you think of these lots, what you think of the Bird sisters, any thoughts, any ideas, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye, guys.